Hi, sweetheart. How you doing? I just thought I'd come in and check on my lovely good girl. What? Oh no, don't worry. I don't have any handcuffs or ropes behind my back. Look, ta-da! It's a cake. I thought I'd get you a very special surprise since you're my very special girl. I have no ulterior motives whatsoever. What? No, this has absolutely nothing to do with me trying to kidnap you yesterday. Uh, okay, you got me. I'm a horrible liar. It has everything to do with that. Yes, it's an apology. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, darling. I didn't mean to kidnap you like that. Or just attempt to kidnap you, really. Unfortunately. I just thought, I wanted to spend more time with you is all. I barely spend any time with you these days. Only a few hours a day at most. And watching you through the cameras doesn't count. Obviously. Not that I'd do it. Yeah. But enough about that. Let's not dwell on the past. Let's dwell on how I can make it up to my good girl. Like with this cake. I called all the top bakeries around and hired them to have a contest and see who could make the best cake. And that's how I got this one. So you can just imagine how good this tastes. I really meant it when I said this was a very special surprise for my very special girl. Here you go. What do you mean you're not hungry? Oh, I get it. You must want something home cooked, don't you? Well, you're in luck because I happen to have a mobile kitchen parked just outside. And recently, I've been taking lessons from a professional chef. I mean, he even want... No? You're really not that hungry? You know what? No. That's okay. I'm fine. Maybe I'll have to make things up to you another way. So, darling, how would my good girl like to come take a ride with me in my helicopter? I promise I'll take you home this time without taking a detour to my private island. It'd just be so romantic, don't you think? Just us looking down at all the lights and all the little people who don't matter because you're the only one who matters. Though I guess no matter how romantic the view is, I'd still just be looking at you. But don't let me distract you from enjoying the ride. I wouldn't want to bother my good girl. No? Not in the mood for a helicopter ride? Oh, well, that's okay. Would a limousine be better? Maybe a boat? No? Not in the mood for a ride at all. Okay. Well, there must be something I can do for my good girl. Oh, I know. How about we go for a dip in my indoor pool? I actually recently just got some swimwear that I don't look half bad in, if I do say so myself. I was particularly choosy, actually. I had to hire all the top fashionitas to pick one out for me. It would be a good opportunity for me to wear it and for you to see me in it. What do you say? Oh, not in the mood to swim? You sure? I even recently installed a water slide. Are you really sure you want to say no to a water slide? Still no? Well, that's okay. It's okay. You can take this. Be strong for your good girl. Well then, looking at you, you really just seem super cuddly. The best body pillow a guy could ever ask for. Which is saying a lot because I already have a few of you and they're great. So that got me thinking, what if I got you something super cuddly as a present? Because I've actually recently purchased the world's largest teddy bear. Well, the world's largest teddy bear so far, but if a bigger one gets made, I can always just buy that one too. But that's besides the point. What do you think? How would my good girl like the world's largest teddy bear? Just don't hug it too much. You know how I can get jealous. No, not in the mood for a teddy bear? Well, at least that saves me the jealousy. How do you feel about fish? I actually have an aquarium in the basement. And I know you don't like going to my basement out of fear that you'll never leave, but I promise it's just a visit. You can come and go as you please. Pinky promise. But anyway, about my aquarium, it's super big and impressive. It's got a variety of fish, more than you've ever even heard of, more than I've ever even heard of. I don't know this stuff, actually. I hire people for that. But it has a ridiculous amount of expensive fish. I should know. I paid for them. I've got some musk angelfish, some peppermint angelfish, some freshwater polka dot stingrays, even a few dragonfish. I bet you don't even know what any of those are, but if you want, you can come down to my basement and find out. How about it? Yeah, I don't blame you. That was kinda sketchy. So, you're sure you're not hungry? Because, I got you that chocolate you really like. And I don't mean just one chocolate. I bought the entire company, actually. I gotta make sure they don't change the recipe to something my good girl hates after all. You know me, I'm always looking out for you. I'm like your guardian angel. And guardian angels are always watching you, so it's not that creepy when I do it, right? But how about that chocolate? Well, maybe we can just save the chocolate for later then, sweetheart. Oh, are you tired? How about we can take this to my bed? Oh, that statement was that statement was completely innocent though, I promise. I just mean that I recently got this new bed complete with a bed set, and get this. This bed set is made out of silk. Pure silk, and it's real. None of that synthetic fake silk. It's real silk from real silkworms. And it's the high quality type of silk too. Because, even as far as real silk goes, there are different kinds. But of course, I only get the best kind for my good girl. Because a high quality good girl like you deserves high quality silk. And it is really high quality. It's super soft. You should feel it sometime. Like right now. Wanna go feel it right now? Sleeping in it feels amazing, trust me. Almost as amazing as it felt sleeping in your bed that one time. Almost. Also, I'm really sorry about that. I know we talked about boundaries. But what do you say? Wanna go take a nap in some super soft silk? Oh, well, that's alright then. It's a shame, but that's alright. Well, in that case, how do you feel about the zoo? Is there any animal you like? Lions, penguins, bears, maybe monkeys? I could buy a zoo for you to visit. Or I could just buy us tickets. I suppose that would be more efficient. Although, to be fair, I don't really feel that comfortable with you visiting a zoo. I know it's probably completely safe, and it's just my paranoia talking. But part of me would worry, what if the animal just escapes and attacks you? But I'm sure it'll be fine. Besides, I can always keep you safe. I'm super strong. Stronger than anyone, Whenever I get into a fight, I just imagine my opponent is a love rival. Then my homicidal instincts takes care of the rest. Not that I get into fights often though. There's no reason for that. That's why I have bodyguards. That's why I have bodyguards for. So, fancy a visit to the zoo? Yeah, that's fine I guess. I'd rather stay inside anyway. That way I don't have to worry about all the people outside looking at my good girl. You sure you don't want me to buy you some sort of gifts, though? You know, there's this one company that deals in luxury items. I happen to know their CEO, actually, and he was showing me this golden watch that I think you'd look absolutely stunning in. Well, you look stunning in anything, of course, sweetheart. The company actually had some golden chains that I think you'd look even better in, but I'm guessing you don't want those. Uh, but besides, I think silver chains really fit your aesthetic better anyway. But I assume you're worried about me putting you in chains just in general, regardless of the type, which is very fair. Oh, I know. If you don't want to watch, then I don't necessarily have to spoil you with expensive stuff. I could just do it the old fashioned way, with cuddling. How would you like that, sweetheart? Would you like some cuddling? The simple and cheap way. It doesn't cost anything other than my attention, of course, which I always love to give you. And you know, this does give us an excuse to use the bed. You know, the one with high quality silk for my high quality good girl. The one I bought especially to make you happy. Yep, that one. So what do you say? I really am sorry about the whole trying to kidnap you thing. So, do you think I could make it up to you with some cuddling? That's my good girl. I knew it. You really are a sucker for cuddling, aren't you? I am too.